Put my glasses on. There we go. Hey, what's going on, Sonia? Just testing some ideas. Trying to get some stuff straightened out. The problem is I'm also editing a video as I'm doing it. So, why don't I just overwhelm myself and do everything at the same time? Get over there. Let me turn on YouTube real quick. Good morning, how are you? Gotta mute myself. Good morning, Granny, how are you? Let's see. I'm processing a new short, just a 59, I think it's 59 seconds, 54 second, how to repair paintbrushes using heat shrink tubing. When your ferrule starts getting a little loose up here, heat shrink taping works really well. Oh, that's nice of you. I got so many paintbrushes. I need to put some away. Give me. Yeah. Yeah, Ted's cool. Let's put that away. I've got too many things out. Some of these away. Sorry about the noise, that's just me dropping paintbrushes into the paint holder, the brush holder. When you can't find your paintbrushes, it might be time to start putting some away. Just saying. Good morning, Bree. Yeah, it was kind of a gimme. There we go, got that one out of the way. Alright, let's get painting here. Alright, we got to the bottom. Got that. Probably not going to use that brush today because not everybody has one of those. Alright, so the reason I'm taking time is because these are simple brushes that you can buy at Walmart. They come in a pack, like $4 or $5. They'll have this pretty little color on them, or they'll come in yellow, or I want to make sure that I got stuff that people have. Oh, yeah. Put that back up so you guys can just peek on it for a few minutes and enjoy that while I tape up this piece of paper. I'm just using whatever tape I happen to. I got some purple left, so I might as well use the purple. It's got a little softer feel to it. Doesn't stick to my paper quite as hard. And because I do so many, we just want to, you know, I want to make life a little bit easier for me sometimes. I made that video this morning, so I wanted to. Good morning, Lena. Hey, Keely, what's going on? Still drives me nuts that she calls you Colo. I mean, come on, if you're gonna say her name, say it right. Jeez. I don't see a single O in there. I don't know why she calls you that. Am I making enough noise? It'd be kind of noisy this morning. So, I'm a little nervous about Tuesday, as Madonna knows for sure, and probably a few others. I'll try English today. Wow. I don't teach per se, you know. I don't teach people how to paint, so this is something really, really new to me. This is Anthony's gig. This is Chrissy's gig. But I told people that I would give it a shot, so we're going to give it a shot. Let me switch hats real quick. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, just playing with. You guys want to do a piece of cardboard first? What do you think? Let's throw a painting on a piece of cardboard real quick. Let's see what we can throw. Let's see what we can throw up. No, that's not what I meant. Alright. This is just a piece of box. Seriously, a piece of box. Just taped to a back. And I can't show you, but trust me, I gotta move that up a little bit though. You guys are just a tiny bit low. Oops, smack. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. At least get it where you can see it. Stay still. No. There we go. What? You guys are buffering? Oh, anyway. Craft paint. I just happen to have it in a big container that looks like mustard. Gonna squirt some. Come on. It's like getting mustard out of the tube, you know. This is the cheap stuff. I'm talking buy it by the gallon. Big old jug of cheap white. Now, same thing. Apple barrel white, black. Let's put some black on it. Alright. Gotta make sure that I grab colors that you all go grab some yellow. Basic yellow. Basic. Oh, look at that. Got myself covered in paint. Nice. Got some simple red. And where do we throw our blue? We threw our blue someplace. Hello, where are you? Oh, well. I got a little container. Plain blue. Nothing. Alright, so in here I've got white, black, yellow, blue, and red. Hello, how's it going? Nothing fancy, just water. Basic paintbrush. Put it in the water. Let's see what we can do. Let's throw some white up here real quick. And as you can see, this is a piece of box. Nothing fancy about it. Let's get this on here. We'll just kind of get this over here like this. And of course I'm going to test one piece on here first. See if it... Let's see, what time is it? What do we have? We're on 12 minutes. Okay. So, grab just a touch of blue. Maybe just a corner. A little smidgy of black, and we'll throw it right up in there. We'll kind of throw that in there. Not a lot of black. I mean, I just hit the corner. Just barely touched the corner. Could be. We'll grab that like that. Little white right there. Maybe we'll grab just a corner. Another corner. See, I'm talking seriously. Just a corner. I'm gonna throw that up there like that. Then we're just gonna kind of... Yeah. Grab a little red, move it over to a spot. A little bit of yellow with it. Gonna kind of make it orange. It's just a simple orange. Just a little simple orange in here. Get a little bit more orange down here. It's very light orange. It's very, very light. We'll grab just a touch more of the blue. I'll throw the blue way up here. I haven't cleaned my brush yet. I'm not going to get too energetic with that today. I'll occasionally rinse it, but like right now, just get a layer of crud off it. I'm mixing my yellow. Now I'm going to grab just some yellow. Going to notice this is not blue down here. This is orange. There's no blue touching that. At least we hope not. So we're going to grab the yellow. And we're going to throw the yellow right in here. Kind of just pull it up, not too far into it, because you'll end up turning everything green. We don't want green right there yet. And let's grab the white. Throw the white on the bottom, because we need to get a base on that brown right there. it's okay to have a little bit brown coming through the yellow because it's gonna just actually help the yellow a little bit, believe it or not. I find that the cardboard color on the yellow kind of gives it a almost a sorry, I end up concentrating, not lose my train of thought. Gives it almost a yellow ochre, raw sienna. I got it kicked on, don't I? Good morning. We're just going to throw some yellow right in here. You know what? I was going to do... Let's drag that down just a tiny bit. Go up just a tiny bit. Hey, Tyrannical, what's going on? So far we're pretty simple, nothing fancy. This is kind of dried up a little bit. So we're going to take a little red and we're going to actually mix it in with our blue. Just red and blue. And now we want to just throw a little something up here, and it's pretty easy. You just turn your brush sideways. I'm not going to do fancy clouds or anything today, because I still want to so just going to throw these in there like this. They're nothing fancy, not hard to do. Yeah, this is really a prep to see what Tuesday can do. Then we'll throw a little white right on, just a tiny bit, not a lot, right on this. And while we still have that white stuck here, let's throw a little bit right there. So we've got a little bit of a cloud there. Let's go back to our purple color. And we're just going to throw that purple color right in the bottom. Give it a little butt. Can always make up a tiny bit more if we need to. A little bit more red. So we just got kind of a purple. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping happens. I'll have I'm going to, I know a few of the people on the panel will not be painting. They'll be chatting. Carolina Hillbilly doesn't paint, but he'll be there giving me a hard time. No, I hope he'll be there. I actually forgot to ask him. I just thought of that. Forgot to ask him if Tuesday was good. See? Simple. Nothing fancy. This was pretty easy to do. No. So, as you can see, we got basic blue cloud, kind of a hazy day. Not much going on there. (7 o'clock) Eastern Standard Time. So, Got that part. You know me, I love mountains. Let's toss one in here or two. And it's simple. It really is. See, it's kind of at an angle, so you got this nice point going. If you want, you can grab one of your angles that come in that package. Whatever you want. And we just kind of... No. They can just do what they want and have it pointing at themselves. And if they want to show their work afterwards, they can. Then we just kind of not get carried away, you know. See, now we're just kind of... And it's not hard. That required zero effort. There's no extra oomph to it. And we just kind of grab the bottom and kind of just knock it off. You know, we'll kind of blend that bottom right out of there. We'll kind of blend her down just a little bit to give a little darkness in there. Maybe pull it up just a hair in a few spots. And oh, well, Insta Mountain, not requiring a whole lot of effort. You know, if you want to throw some snow in there, let's throw some snow in there. Just grab your brush, a little bit on the corner, put it right on the corner of your brush, turn it sideways a little bit. And like that. Anything you want, like that. I certainly couldn't have the music playing live, no. I'm not monetized, and they are watching me because of how close I am. I know this because I got an email. Oh, that's what we're testing. That's what we're testing right now. So, just gonna do that right there. See? Easy. We're still not really making much of an effort, and who cares what they... But you can paint, you just don't know it. See? Required no effort just to do that little bit right there. And I'm not doing any special stroke or got a special palette knife. I just have a paintbrush, and we're just kind of just dropping her in there like that. And she's going to be what she's going to be. We don't care. We're certainly not going to stress about it. You know, no stress. And we'll just kind of go like that. Just had a terrible deja vu moment. And just get that white off our brush. How hard was that? We just basically made, and you guys are probably sitting there going, what is he got that yellow there for? That's our lake. We're going to grab, I'm actually probably have a cobalt blue most likely, because that's what I just grabbed. But any blue will do. Just gonna put it on my brush. Now this is dry. Alright. Right off the middle. Going right in the middle. Just kind of pull that. Throw a little red in it. Throw that red right in there. Grab the red. Let's throw the red right in there. What do you think? That way when we go back over it with our blue, it becomes like a purple right here. And we'll just keep going back and forth. Touch of water. Just a tiny bit. And I'm painting on paper. And we'll just kind of You're asking a bunch, aren't you, Kaylee? See, we'll just kind of... Oh yeah, I can. We just kind of keep pulling our brush up. And we end up with this instant throw a little bit. Well, hey CJ, what's going on? A little bit right there, maybe a little bit right here, and nothing fancy. A couple little spots of white. Maybe throw a little white right there still. See, nothing. Then I'm just going to grab my white. Okay, just kind of grab it right along the edge like that. Thanks, CJ. And we'll just pull the white back through. And I'm just going to pull back and forth lightly. Because of the cardboard, it gives it its own little wrinkles. And if you want, you can go back in with your purple. And you can actually kind of pull down like this. What's going on, CJ? What's going on? Maybe we'll throw just kind of, hey, what's going on? And we'll just kind of a little dark in there. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure there's no pine tree? So I'm grabbing my black and I'm throwing some blue in it. And just a tiny splash of yellow. It's going to be interesting because normally I work with a Mars black. Let's just kind of throw that in there like so. Like that, and just kind of throw that. I'm going to throw a bit more yellow in with that. Blue. Grab some more yellow. Gonna make a bunch more yellow here. Maybe a tiny touch of white. Now we'll grab kind of the strange color we just made up. And we're not going to get complicated with this one. Add this color first. There's nothing super exciting about that tree. It's just a simple tree. Nothing super, wow, look at that. Oh, no, it's just a plain tree. Gonna mix up some blue. And we're just gonna tap in this right here. And just gonna throw this tree in here. Just have my brush sideways. It's nothing to write home about, but it's a simple tree. It's nothing super exciting. The exciting part is when you put highlights on them. Now you notice I haven't even changed brushes. I still have the same brush. You all wouldn't have to do that. You all can paint any way you want. You know, I'm just doing this to, if you're limited on brushes, let's see what we could do. And we're just going to create that little simple little tree like that. You just have to tap it. You don't have to get super crazy with a tree. You know, trees are whatever. They grow whatever they want to grow. They do their own thing. And maybe we'll throw a little bit right here. Kind of like that. Yeah, like that. And we'll just kind of can't go without a tree. And tree. And if you've got green, you can probably throw green in that. I just didn't happen to have any green handy. Oh, there's some right behind me. I didn't realize that green was right there. So this is just a plain old green, nothing fancy. We've already added some stuff to this tree. So let's give it a little tint of color. And she won't mind. We'll just kind of give her just a couple shades of green in there. Maybe we'll take our brush, still the same brush, we haven't changed it. Let's get a little green on our thing now that we found the green. And let's just kind of throw this in here like so. Grab a little white, didn't even wash the brush, still got green on it. And let's just tap our brush down. Like so. You don't have to worry about that. You know, you don't have to get carried away. Now, I know this isn't like the big fancy masterpieces or whatever you all want to call my crazy work. We'll just tap this in here. Oh, then you want to see some of my videos that I have yet to post. And we put a couple down in here. And that is about as simple of painting as you're gonna get. Doesn't have to be crazy. Now think about it. This is a piece of cardboard. This is craft paint. Stuff you use for your kids to play with. There's no stress about it. There's no, oh, that has to be perfect. No, it does not have to be perfect. Matter of fact, I prefer them not perfect. Yeah, let's grab a water line. What do you think? We did it once, but let's go ahead and tap another one back in here. Today, I don't care if it's straight. It should be kind of straight. Be nice if it was the same size. Not a big deal. Really isn't. What do you think? We gotta grow a little, maybe. Got some snow going up that mountain right there. We're just kind of dragging the brush back up there with what's left on it. That's fine. We don't care. And that's one. Like I said, doesn't take long. We can throw some birds in this thing. You guys could throw anything you wanted in there. You know what? Just because I want to. And I realize that a few of my paintings lately do not have one. Let's grab and kind of give it a little belly right here. Put a little tail on it. Let's put a red bird in there. So look. Be well. Just doing simple stuff today. There we go. Simple little bird. Still comes with the set. But that's how hard it is to throw a painting together. You all could do that. Easily could do that. There was nothing fancy, overlearned about it. That was very simple movement. This brush and, except for the bird, and you could get really intense with it. If you wanted to take the dark, when you put in the mountains, you can drag it down. You do your water first, then you put in your mountain, then you drag it down. Then you just take your brush and just kind of go side to side with it. And you'll end up with these really nice, long, reflections. And it's really cool. But that's simple painting number one. Cardboard. Okay, we've got cardboard covered. You could easily get carried away with the tree. You could go totally green. Stay away from the other colors that I played with. Now let's pull up the stuff that I like to play with. This one's going to be a whole different animal. Because this is the stuff I play with every day. This is 140-pound watercolor paper. Thank you, Madonna Freeman. My very good friend sent me more of it because I was getting low, and we did not have it up here because we had so much snow and stuff a while ago and so many issues that our deliveries were getting kind of put off. Now my second painting thought, again, being that I love painting sunsets and stuff, I'm going to go red, just a big glob of red right there. Alright, relax. We're good. And a big glob of white right there. We're going to grab just a touch of white and put that right in the middle right there. Now I still got the white and I still got the red and I still got the blue and I haven't changed them yet. So let's go ahead and put this in here. And I did not prime. I did not do anything extra to this paper. We're just going to put this in here and see what happens. Let's grab a little bit of water. And we're going to kind of just softly keep pulling it back and forth. If you look, what's happening is it's kind of putting its own colors where it wants to. We can grab our squirt brush. No, you know what? You guys probably wouldn't have one. So let's wipe off our brush, rinse it, get some. And we'll still use our muddy water. And I'm just going to kind of softly move the paint up. So I have a line maybe right there. Kind of a deep purple line right there. Grab some white. That might actually have a tiny splash of blue, green and a fuzzy. Cool. Just kind of grab that white right there. And I'm going to kind of just blend that up slowly, turning everything to kind of a grayish color, but you're going to see the pink behind it. The purples, and it's going to kind of turn lilac colored. A few spots may end up being pink. Still haven't. What's going on? Still have not added any more paint to my paintbrush. This is just the stuff that's on the brush. Now you have a sunset transition. You know, you've got your white right here, which I just got a little bit of dirt in it, but that's okay. Got your kind of transition of the white. Well, I got a lot of credit on that today, because I don't use this paint much. Yeah, you've got a starting of a crazy painting, but what we're going to do is we're going to grab the blue. We're going to do it all over again. We're going to put the blue right in here this time. Straight up blue. Get it in there. Grab that red. Get that red in there. And this paint may not work out as far as the painting goes. We'll see. I've never really played with this much craft paint on my painting before. So you guys are going to be sitting here watching me go, oh no, if it doesn't work. But let's try to make a mistake. Can't hurt to fix the mistakes now. So I've got my white again. I could hit it on the top. Let's grab it right on that blue line. This time we're going to kind of just pull it up into that white a little bit. Grab it down there. Throw it down in that. Kind of got a red, white, and blue thing going. Kind of was not on purpose. I don't mind that, but Maybe like that. Let's grab a little bit of water. Because I've got that line right there that was kind of bugging me. Let's throw a little more white up here. Gotta blend this white out. And we'll kind of just blend that down. Just a little bit of water on my brush. Kind of pull it down like that, maybe. Yeah, that works. We can do that. So we've got this craziness going on. Nothing crazy again. Kind of looks like a flag, kind of, sort of. Nothing exciting going on. So I'm actually going to grab my black, believe it or not. And I'm going to take my black. Of course, I'm going to switch right-handed just because it's easier for me. And I'm going to pick up a spot in the middle. And we're going to take the brush. And we're going to kind of just do this number with it. Hi there, how are you? Yeah, we're still not getting complicated. We're going to try to get it done fairly quickly, though. We're not going to... You can even switch to the other side if you want. We don't want to let it spend too much time. Just kind of just bring these up like this. And never done this with craft paint before. So I don't know what's going to happen. Get a little bit of water, rinse my brush real quick. Now I'm going to pick that middle spot. Probably from here, we'll just go like this. And we'll pull down. Just pull down. And nice and softly, we'll just kind of pull that way. Hey, Noni. Now I'm going to rinse my brush off. I probably should change my water out, but hey, Noni. So we've got this water line right here, so we might as well take that water line. And I just removed some... All I did was rinse my brush. I just rinsed my brush, and because this is watercolor paper, I can remove the paint from one place and move it to another. So we have reflection here from the trees. Nothing fancy about it. Nothing super hard about these trees. They're just simple trees. And if you really want to pop them up a little bit, now that you've got everything going on, you just take your brush, sharp edge on it, and just kind of throw a couple of little stems in here. You know. Just a few spots. So, kind of just move them up a little bit. Get those nice, like, layers of trees you got going. And if you want to go ahead and throw in some underground, the ground stuff where it's a little heavier on the bottom, you can do that. Hey now. Just gonna throw that in here. Kind of like that. You don't have to get carried away with it. And we can grab our brush again, kind of pull the water out of it, and just kind of barely touching it. And you have instant bank. We'll go back in and put a water line in that pretty good. Oh, nice. Apparently I had black paint on my glove, and now I'm wearing it. As you can see, now we've got kind of a reflection. We can put a sun in here. We can do pretty much anything we want. I gotta change up my water real quick though, because of my last painting I made mud. There we go. And I'm still using the same paints I put down the first time. They're still just black, white, yellow, red, blue, and a touch of green. I don't have anything extra in there. I haven't... Yeah, I had a little black left in that. I thought so. I haven't swapped away from this paintbrush yet. I mean, we can. I have other paintbrushes. Now, I was trying to decide if... I mean, these pouncers are great, but I don't think everybody has them. I mean, they sell them at Walmart. You could use a sponge. You could use pretty much anything you want. I use it because it's quicker for me, and I do videos. So, for people paying attention with me, sometimes it's easier for me to just do quick stuff. And you can actually use... Good morning. I was playing around the other day with one of these, and I made clouds with it. With just a simple pouncer, I made a cloud with it, and it came out okay. It didn't do too bad. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be something, kind of oof. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Let's put a little bit of something right in here. Kind of a really low one, Just, maybe we'll put one farther up too. Let's throw one right in here too. We'll just kind of wiggle back and forth. It's a simple cloud. And I'm kind of just doing this movement, but smaller. Like I said, simple clouds. It's pretty early. Let's throw a little bit more up here like this maybe. And kind of like that. See, simple, not fancy, not carried away, doesn't require a lot of effort. Just kind of fluff these in here. Just your little circles. Just basically what I'm doing is smacking this corner But this is more than I've ever taught anybody how to do stuff. I've got to practice if I'm going to do this, so. And voila. See that? Instant. If we don't like that, well, we'll just knock that off with our finger. And of course you can use your fingers. You can actually paint this whole thing with your fingers if you wanted to. But so we have trees, clouds, water, reflection, you know, the whole thing. And we're going to require 0 effort to do this. I'm just resting on my thing. I'm sure Nell will yell at me about being straight, but today let's just kind of give ourselves a little water line. See, nothing fancy. Well, just if you want, you can throw a couple, maybe a couple in here. Give people that idea that water's got a little movement to it, you know. And we'll just so you basically have a nice serene pond look thing going on. Now if you want to play, you could put no, I won't. For breakfast? Either you just have not been to bed yet. You are on vacation after all. So, simple. Nothing fancy. I mean, you could toss a couple birds in this. You could put a bunch of grass in the front of this. You could get super carried away with how the water looks. You can put all kinds of water lines in it. Put rocks down in there with just a simple paintbrush. This is a start of a painting. This is a start of a lot of my paintings. You know how far you could take this painting into a bigger painting. Boats, fishermen, really anything you want. I was just trying to do something simple for people to show them that there's a simple beginning to a painting that will take the painting into a different level. If you start with the basic steps of a baseline where you know, okay, I've got this down, I can do this all the time. You know, you can bring more white down here. If you get where you start playing with the colors and making horizons kind of glow, you can go an awful big step from a simple, small, it's an okay painting to, dang, did I paint this? You know, I'm going to use a pouncer because my hands are a little sore today. But I'm going to put a big bright. And the choice is yours, whether you want this to be the moon or the sun. It's really up to you. I'm thinking sun, and I'm thinking I'm going to do it right here. And then what I'm going to do is put this in half in the middle. kind of go like that. And that's really how much effort that took to do that. Nope. Electrical engineering. Master mechanic. And I'm just gonna kind of messes people up when I tell them that I worked on robots. Things like that. And we'll go right in the middle. Pull, 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 pull. And pull the other way. Kind of go that way. Kind of go that way. Or just use the pouncer as the... Oh, gotta get my hand straight. And it requires that much effort. You can see my hand wasn't exactly straight across the thing, because I got a little bit of a curve, but I'm not painting, super painting today, so. And then if you wanted, you could spritz a bunch more in here and really go crazy. Not so much. Not so much. No. Luckily, I spent most of my life working on advanced electronics and stayed away from that stuff. And then I kind of upset the apple cart and walked away from the college education and went to work on Zambonis and forklifts and, you know, advanced electronic robotic order selectors and stuff like that. Well, thank you. Thank you for protecting our way of life. But, see, simple. Not even complicated. That required zero effort. And then you can go ahead and put your grass. Oh, you know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we throw some grasses in there? Does everybody have a feather? I think everybody has a feather, don't they? I probably shouldn't use the feather, because I don't think anybody else has a feather. Come to think of it, I don't think I have a feather. Should I avoid using my feather? I mean, that's probably not what everybody has. They probably just have paintbrushes. Okay, we can go paintbrush. We could go acrylic pens. We could go markers. Let's go paintbrush. Let's grab a little bit of the green. Let's throw a couple of these in here. Let's throw a couple of those in there. Just water, green, nothing super fancy. Get some blue in there, it happens, you know, it's all whatever. This is a very short brush. That brush is way too short. Boy, I'm gonna just have to use my feather for this. I'll figure out what to do later. Let's just let's get some water. Get that nice and soupy wet. Can I get that all turned around in there? It's just a feather on a straw. There you go. They're wonderful, Manana. I told you. You're gonna love them if you put them together like this. Just use the very end ones. You can grab them out of a pillow. You can just kind of throw them up in there like that. Kind of let them do their own thing. Oh, kind of like that design. That's nice. Maybe we'll make a couple more of those. That was an accident, but that was cool. That's a cool shape. Hey, Maisie. We'll grab a little black and we'll throw just a little black in here. Nothing fancy. Yeah, we'll go like that. Hey, Ashley's World, what's going on? It's okay if you say hello to Sonia first. I understand. Let's do that. Been molting? Oh, you beat me to it. Cool. And let's just throw a little rock just maybe we'll throw a little rock right up in here, kind of like this. Kind of like that. Hey there, what's going on? There. There we go. We got, maybe we'll, Rosvina. Hello, my friend. How are you? Miss you very much. Hope you were both doing well. Alright, we're gonna finish this up. Kinda like that. And let's throw a bird on it and call it a day. Let's throw him right here today. Let's throw him right there today. He's not going to be anything fancy. Rain Rose 22. Rainbow? Are you Rainbow? Is that who this is? Rain Rose is? Hello, welcome. Is that you? Is this the same rain that I know? color in these rocks, just a tiny bit. I'm just asking because if you are, I wanted to tell you something. Been a while since I've put a signature on anything. There we go. Let's pull the paper off it. That tape. Let's pull the paper off it. No, let's pull the tape off it. But welcome anyway. Welcome, welcome. There's a channel called Rainbow. She is just an amazing singer, artist. That's why I was asking. I kind of lurk over in her channel sometimes. She's a very busy person. I try not to bother her. But I do spend quite a bit of time over there listening when she's playing and singing. Violin was, that one worked for me. Simple painting, nothing super fancy, no frills. I think it's something that people could do very easily. They're not going to get complicated. There's no extra steps. There's no fancy blending. There's no fancy coloring. It's just kind of a simple type of thing for somebody to paint. I think Tuesday this is probably what we'll do. Because I think more people would enjoy this painting, especially considering the other one requires a little more effort with the mountains. But you can see what tape does. Voila, you've got instant frame. So when you go to put it in something, congratulations, you came in third in Connecticut. Well, that's a problem because, well, I don't live in Connecticut. I love Spam. I mean, I like eating Spam, but thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. We kind of knocked out our piece of cardboard today. You know, testing, seeing what's going on, see if we could paint this one. Ooh, that waterline is a little off, but that's okay. At least it's still straight, though. I think this one would be better. I think more people would enjoy this. That's okay, Rosina. See you later. You are going to be here Tuesday, right? Yeah, Billy? You're still going to hang out and kind of MC my painting, aren't you? Harass me while I'm trying to paint, basically. Anyway, thank you everybody for swinging by. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please enjoy some part of life today. You just give yourself a couple minutes. Do something for yourself today. Alright, cool. 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the evening, 7 p.m. East Coast Time, USA. I will be live painting with a panel. Hopefully doing the same thing, but And I think we're going to do something simple like this. Simple, easy painting, nothing complicated. And enjoyable. You know, I mean, people would like getting this painting from people. You know. I don't think anybody would mind having this hanging in a frame, sitting someplace. Yeah. Hand painted from you, whoever's going to do it. You know, you could, like I said, you could go your own way and put a boat with a fisherman. Boats are simple. Little fisherman, fish pole in the water. You could put some birds down in front if you wanted. I think this painting is a good start for people to learn to get back into it, or just to enjoy and take it to a whole nother level if they want to. Simple. Keep it simple. You don't have to overcomplicate stuff. Yeah, I can paint multi-dimensional clouds and all that stuff, but I think this will be it. And yeah, I'll be on Carolina Hillbilly. Actually, I might even harass him and come up on his channel, and he doesn't even know it yet. We'll see you guys over on Hillbilly later. And don't forget to check out everybody in the chat. I think RVDJ's on at noon. Go check her out. That's funny. You guys want to laugh, make sure you've gone to the bathroom first, because you will pee your pants. But go check everybody out. Go check out Tony Damien, Amazing Maisie. Everybody. Tyrannical Covers. Dale Bruce. Please go check out our friends. And I appreciate everybody. And as always, much peace. We'll see y'all later. Now stop clicking the YouTube on your goofy. And go click off the other one that turns off your stream.